Hey everyone, it's Bill from Crooked Acres. Welcome back to the homestead. So today we're doing a bunch of miscellaneous stuff, but I thought I'd show you something pretty interesting. I went back to check my animals as I do in the morning, and when I got back to the pig coop, I noticed that the water nipple was completely pulled out of the bucket and gone, like missing, couldn't find it. So I looked, the pen's not that big. They had taken it in their little hutch and buried it in the straw for God knows what reason. But yeah, they pulled the entire nipple out of the barrel, and about 40 gallons of water drained on the ground. So apparently I'm going to have to attach that a different way. I'm going to go ahead and kind of mess with that right now, see what I can do there. I'll show you. We're going to get these pens all cleaned out today, and tonight, well, later this afternoon anyways, we are picking up some brand new layer chicks. We've got 9. I'd like to have an even dozen, so we're picking up 3 more chicks, and we're going to set up a little brooder for them, and we'll take you along and show you that. But for now, I'm going to go see what I can do with this pig nipple, and I'll show you. All right, so here's the dilemma we've run into. So here's my barrel. I've got it laying on its side. Here's the hole for the pig nippler. Now that rubber seal you see there, it's a Uniseal. It's a great product, actually. It works really well. My pig nippler goes right down in there. I'll show it to you in a minute, and it seals tight. There's no leaks whatsoever, no need to thread nothing on the opposite side, and I'm able to keep my top tight. So that's that. Here's the pig nipple system. So that's the nippler on this end. It's got 8 inches of 3/4 inch PVC threaded onto that, and then that's glued right there. And then this whole system just jams into that Uniseal, and that allows the pigs, to be able to drink out of it. The problem is this lip right here is on the exterior of the barrel. They're able to get their teeth, I've now found, their mouths on that, and pull this entire thing right out of the hole. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put a slight bit of glue around here, and I'm going to put it back in there, and hopefully it will glue to the system. I'm going to keep the barrel laying down like that so they don't have access to it while the glue dries. I've gave them some water and a thing over there so they do have water, and we'll give it another go around, see what happens. So I've glued around the seal there, and I'm going to check back on it in a few hours and see how it takes, and then we'll give it the ultimate test. We'll fill her back up with water and let the pigs have at it and see what happens. I'm a little worried that now that they know that they can pull it out, that they're really going to mess with it, because I think they just like messing with me. But yeah, you can see the muddy mess they've got here from all the water they spilled, and they're laying in there kind of like, yeah, what are you going to do about it? So that's it. We'll check it back in a couple hours. All right, so another task we're going to try and get done today is trimming up our fruit trees. It's a little later than I'd like to do it, but the weather's been so bad that I'm just getting to it today. So I'm no professional on how to do this, but I've learned a bunch over the last couple years. So you can see like these 2 branches coming off the bottom here that grew up last year. We're going to take them off. Anything that's coming up in the middle, like this branch here, because that's going straight up in. Anything that grows to the interior of the tree, this branch, we're going to take off to try and keep it a little bit more open in the middle. Anything that's growing into another branch, I'll try to pick the dominant branch and stick with that. So but we're going to go ahead and work down our pear and apple trees and get this done. All right, so I've got the trees all trimmed, good for another year. I'm going to head back up to the house. I'm going to clean out the chicken and pig coops, and I'll catch you over there. So I just finished up getting the chicken run all cleaned out from a year's worth of hay, or a winter's worth anyways. It was, I don't know, 6 inches thick in some places. I just kept throwing it down. So we got that all cleaned up. I threw some new hay in there, just a great big chunk of it. There's no need to spread it out in here. I'd say within 15-20 minutes, they'll have it spread out everywhere they want it. As you can see, they're all about that. They'll play in that and all kinds of stuff. So I didn't film it. I didn't think anyone was real interested in watching me scoop out all the old hay and stuff. It's not really that interesting. So I did pick up a few eggs. I got 2. Well, I had 3, but I broke one, so that one got fed to the pigs. So 2 today. It seems like some of them lay a little later in the day, so there will more than likely be at least 2 or 3 more later today. So, but they're all done. We're going to move on to the pigs and get them cleaned up. So the pig coop's all cleaned up. Brand new hay put in there. As you can see, they're quite happy. Kind of snoring. Got all that cleaned out for them. Got the pig nipple back on the water. No leaks so far. Thus far they haven't pulled it out, so we'll see how that goes. I'll give you an update on that. But pigs are all cleaned out. Chickens are all cleaned out. Next thing we're gonna do is I've got this big bin here we're gonna use for the brooder for the 3 chicks that we're gonna get tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some shavings in there and get the feeders and water set up, and I'll show you what we got when we get that done. Things are getting serious. Tracy likes the Sapphire Gems.
Do they look the same?
Kind of.
These don't have a blue lace one I got.
So we ended up getting 4 chicks. So we're only going to get 3, but Tracy will show you what we got. They're Sapphire Gems. They kind of got like almost a blue tint to them. It's pretty cool looking birds. Hey everyone, so it's the next day. I'm going to continue this video because I had started it with the pig nipple in our pig pen. Well, I went out this morning and the glue didn't work. Let's just put it that way. They had that pulled out about 6 inches of the 8 that it was. It wasn't leaking yet, and they hadn't completely pulled it out yet, but I was probably about 10 minutes away from happening, so I caught it at the right time. So I am, once again, trying to find a fix for that, and I'll show you what my next idea is. All right, so I've got this piece of 2x6, just a scrap piece. It's about 7 inches wide. I don't really think that's gonna matter, the length exactly. I drilled an 1.25 inch hole right in the middle of it. So what I'm gonna do now on my chop saw is I'm gonna cut this straight down the middle here. So I got 2 pieces with a U in it. Then I'm going to put them together and put them over the pig nippler and somehow strap them to the barrel so the pigs can't get to where they're able to pull it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that. I'll show you exactly what I mean, and we're gonna put it on there and see how it works. All right, so I've cut my piece right down the middle. Now what I'm going to do Just put them on top of each other like so. So I've got that groove like that. I'm gonna use a couple 3-inch screws. I'm gonna connect these two, and then I will take you out to the barrel and show you my plan for installing it out there. So that is gonna sit like so on top of the nippler, and then I'm going to run a strap all the way around the outside of the barrel, holding that right just to the barrel like that, so they can't get to those fittings there that they wrap their teeth around to pull this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and we'll give it the ultimate test, let the pigs loose on it, and see what happens. All right, so there's the strap, goes around the bucket, goes in there where it's connected. As you can see, this is rock solid. So I'm hoping they can't get to that now. Be the side view, and they can still access their water without any issues. The strap that I put on there is just this old strap I had laying around. It's got some knots in it, so I don't think it's gonna matter, but we'll see. We're gonna give the ultimate test, let the pigs get to it. All right, well, it's been better half of most of the day, and the nipple has survived. It's still on there. It appears like it may have been pulled out a little bit, and the wood blocks maybe jostled a bit. So I'm still not sure if this is going to work. So as of right now, I'm just going to go ahead and end the video. I will keep you guys updated over the next week or so on how this works out. Here come the pigs right now. As always, if you like the videos, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Please share them with friends, family, neighbors, whoever you think would be into this sort of stuff. And we'll catch you on the next one.